Yes.
Hello. Hi, sweetheart.
Nice
How
to
you
see
doing?
you. So, my 14-year-old sister and my 17-year-old brother passed away, and I was wondering if they had any messages for me.
Yeah. With your sister, do you know if there was an effect on her brain or her head?
She died of an overdose.
Okay. Do you know if was she already dealing with stuff before she died? Was she
I'm
already?
pretty sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
sorry.
my sister's here.
Oh no! Hey, hi. Okay, cool.
Hi.
So I got somebody else. Okay, so she's pointing to her head. So I want to say that there was something. The way she says is my brain was broken. So that's the way she puts it. My brain was broken. She also says it's got worse after puberty. So this just may have started and getting worse and more intense after puberty, which would make sense because of the hormonal changes. She also keeps acknowledging.
He had a lot of mental illnesses.
That would make sense. That would make sense. She's also showing me a heart with a letter in it. Do you know there's a connection to a heart with a letter in it for her?
A letter?
Mm-hmm. Like a letter, like M or L or like a letter in a heart.
Maybe.
Okay. She showed me a heart and then there's a letter in it. Either that or there's a picture of her making the heart with a letter in it. But there's something about a heart and a letter in it that she's acknowledging. She also keeps acknowledging thank you. Do you ever hang out around a fire pit?
No.
Okay. She's showing me an image of being around a fire or a fire pit. Okay. Do you know if people got together and honored her or did something for her around?
Maybe. Yeah, because before she passed away, she was hanging out with my brother a lot, and they were hanging around a group of people.
I think we went near a fire pit.
I think so. Yeah, they were hanging out, and they were with a group of people. I'm not sure what they were doing. Yeah, they were kind of.
There's a situation. There's a thing with the fire pit. So because I feel like I'm around a fire and people were around a fire, so she showed me something like this. So there was something there that happened after her passing, though. So people got together, or they did something in honor of her after her passing that had to do with being around a fire or fireplace. So just FYI with that, in case, and you may have to just think about it or look into it. She also keeps acknowledging the 22nd. Do you know there's a connection to the 22nd?
Yes, that is actually when she passed away.
Perfect. She's just confirming or validating the 22nd. She also keeps, thank you. Is there an Aaron or an Eric name?
Aaron or Eric?
Not that we know of.
Or AR?
Her name was Aurora, but
that's it.
Possibly maybe in her friend group.
No, that's her name. That's it. She's trying to give me her name, so that's her name. She's trying to spell it out. I'm like, okay, where is it going? She also keeps acknowledging. Do y'all have shirts that y'all made for her?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you also, thank you, are y'all planning on doing like a walk or like raising awareness for like mental illness or for like mental health awareness?
I was thinking of doing that in the future when I'm a bit older.
She's like, why are you waiting till you're older? Like, she's like, why are you waiting? Why are you? She's like a pain in the ass too. So she's like looking at you. She's like telling you that you should look into this sooner rather than later because there may be something else beyond just raising awareness for you specifically. So she's making reference to that. Did y'all make a double band bracelet or a double color bracelet for her or for them as well?
That, I think, was her friend. Okay,
because she's acknowledging the double color, the double band, but there's a reference there. She also keeps thank you. His energy's different. His energy feels very, very different. He's putting his hand over his mouth. Whenever someone does that, it usually means either I didn't get a chance to say goodbye or I'm not able to speak before my passing. But I kind of want to twist this in a different way. Was he holding some things back before his passing, or was he not telling everybody everything that was going on with him?
Her and my brother, their siblings too, they were doing drugs, and I didn't know how like I didn't know that she was doing drugs at all, and she denied it.
He's kind of a private person.
Yeah. And my brother,
he's very different energy from her. Do y'all suspect that he was involved with people or he was doing some shady things?
Yes. He got involved with a girl that gave him.
Yeah, both of them.
I almost feel like he might have even been getting it for other people because he almost gives me that vibe of like I'm getting it, but I'm giving it to people because he's doing reference to me. Something. Even though with her, you said it was an overdose, with one of them, whatever they took was wrong or it was bad stuff
Yeah.
because it
Yes.
feels like it wasn't right. You know, last year, remember when people were like vaping and they were getting all sick and they were trying to figure out what was wrong with people?
Yeah.
It almost reminds me of like the stuff is bad or something's wrong. So that's the way they're making me feel.
Yeah.
The brothers acknowledging the month of May. Do you know if there's a connection to either May or the 5th of a month?
May or the 5th of a month? No.
Okay. He's showing me May or the 5th of a month. So there's a reference. My birthday's May 6th. So it's either May or the 5th of a month, unless I'm wrong, it's 6. But there's the reference to that. He also, thank you. Did he and your father not get along, or were they not okay with each other?
Yes. Don't put me on it.
I won't put her on. Yeah.
Got it. He's acknowledging that. Does he blame your dad for a lot of stuff, or does he just hold a lot of anger towards him?
Yeah.
He says that it's almost like when I'm angry and I don't know how to release it, and I start to turn into someone I don't want to be, and it's almost like becoming a different person. He says he's forgiving your father, and he says that is helping him to find heaven. So he's acknowledging that. He also says that, part of his penance in his state, he's been assigned to be a spirit guide to people who are stuck in the game and want out. So his job now is to actually internally communicate to people who are involved in drugs or selling or in that type of thing to pull them out. And he's acting as a voice of conscience. That's part of his penance. So that's what he's got to do to get right with himself. But he says that that's what he's doing now. Is there also it's going to sound weird. Is there an animal that's got a puppet name?
Yes. Not necessarily a puppet, but he has a really strange name.
Well, I'm thinking of an animal, and then I'm thinking of like a puppet, but I keep thinking of that puppet from that movie. What was it, The Puppet Master? Those weird little monitos that were scary looking. So it's a scary like monito, or it's a scary puppet. What was the animal's name?
We had a lot of animals. It could have been a number of them.
Well, this would be like...
Ringo.
It's like the name of a puppet from a scary movie and this animal. So like if someone was named Chucky, that's a scary doll or puppet. There's something to this animal that has a scary or puppet name. So he's referencing something like that. So y'all may need to think about it because he's showing.
I'll probably need to think about it.
Do y'all also know? Remember the movie, the Halloween movie? What is it? It's like the Nightmare Before Christmas. Do y'all remember that?
Yes.
Okay, he's showing me that. So I kind of feel like all those go together. So those pieces go together with what he's trying to say about the puppet or the dog or the animal. So just remember that as well. He's apologizing to mom. Is mom not the easiest person to deal with either? Okay, he's like understands that difficulty, so he gets it. But he still wants to apologize to her. So regardless of what people think about your mom or what they would want to say to her, he still was apologizing to her regardless. Okay. Also, do you have a bedspread or a blanket that belonged to him?
Yes.
Okay. So he's just acknowledging that in the bedspread or the blanket. There's a funny thing. Did y'all one year dress as ghosts and put sheets with the hose on it, or like make a like little ghost puppet and like sit it on a chair and was like the ugliest looking thing ever?
I did.
My sister did.
Got it. Yeah, he's fine. He's just like bringing up old memories and like stuff that y'all would enjoy doing and stuff like that. He's fine. He's okay. There's a Jonathan or a Johan also there as well.
Grandma's on the phone.
Sorry. Yeah. I'm sorry. What did you say?
There's a Jonathan or a Johan name also connected. That's passed.
I do know a Jonathan, but maybe
Passed?
He passed? No.
There's a Johan or a Jonathan that's passed. That's also with him.
Noah, maybe.
No, this is like a Johan or a Jonathan. It starts with a J, but it's like Johan or Yanni or Jonathan. It's got like it almost could be a Y, but it's like a J sound is what I want to go with it.
I'll have to look into that.
Yeah, this person, this is someone's person from school, or they work with this person. So there's someone that has that name that's connected to a job or a school situation that he's acknowledged. It's also there as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you get anything from the name Gabby?
As far as what? It's like someone that's passed or someone that's alive?
No, someone that's alive. Do you get like anything connecting to my brother? or my sister for that matter.
I'm not sure I understand the question. Turn it into
Like,
a for me.
there was a person that they were associated with heavily, and her name was Gabby.
That's not her name anymore. That's not her real name.
Oh.
Did y'all look into her?
Yeah. Gabriella,
Gabriella?
maybe?
Okay.
Gabriella.
If you go by Gabby, you won't find it. But it feels like there's two names, like Gabriella Anna, or Anna Gabriella. It's almost like a two-part name, but she may go by a second name and not the Gabby name, even though the Gabby name may be the name they knew her by. But have y'all looked for her or tried to find her?
Yes.
No, we know her, but we.
Okay. Do you know there's another person connected to Gabby who also died?
Yes.
Okay. There's a lot more to this whole thing.
Yeah.
She's a mess, just so y'all know. Just she's a mess. Stay away, just stay away, because I feel like she's a mess.
Yeah.
But if she just suddenly disappears or goes missing, and people are looking for her, there's a change to her name, because I feel like her name's changed, or she's changed her name.
Okay.
Okay. So if anything comes up and y'all need to get a hold of her or find her, look for a name change, because that's what's gonna, or look and see if she legally changed her name, because that may be the thing that helps y'all to get a hold of her.
Okay.
Okay. All right, sweetheart. Y'all take care of yourselves.
Thank you
You're
so
welcome,
much.
You're welcome.
I appreciate this. Bye.
Oh, absolutely.